is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual Purge Anarchy movie review sanctioned by LaurenLovesMovies. Kind words and a thumbs up have been authorized for use during the Purge Anarchy review. All other negativity is restricted. Loyal subscribers of this channel have been granted immunity from haters of the Purge Anarchy and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all comments, including shares, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Possible Google Hangouts will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when this review concludes. Blessed be the founders of YouTube and the Internet, a network reborn. May Google be with you all. Hey everyone, today I've got your Purge Anarchy movie review. The Purge. The one night a year where you can become both Machete and Rambo at the same freaking time. That is what happens to the star, Frank Grillo, in this show, where he has to help, or he ends up helping this group of people who are sort of trying to get away from all of this purge madness. I mean, it is really insane, and they're just trying not to be hunted down by all these crazy psychopathic people during the purge. When I first saw this trailer, I actually can't remember what I said about it, but I knew that I was looking forward to seeing it because I was willing to give it a chance after the first movie kind of disappointed me. I mean, I definitely had a lot of negative things to say about The Purge, but then The Purge Anarchy came along, and I literally, it was definitely something different, something that I found to be better than the original movie, and just everything about it was a huge step up, so it was really great to see what had changed, and hopefully they fixed some of the mistakes that they made, obviously, since the first movie had come out. A couple of the things that were happening in this movie, obviously, it got more violent, the stakes were definitely raised, and there was just more at stake, more to risk, because I felt like this movie was more character-driven. Even though the first movie, it did have like this one closed setting, this one, you're literally going all over the place. You're not just one family, you're all these different groups of people who are coming together, trying to survive. And the one thing, obviously, I did notice was that there wasn't a lot of people that I recognized as far as star power goes, as far as huge big-name actors. I mean, you had Ethan Hawke and Lena Headey in the first movie. In this one, you've got Frank Grillo, who is like this military police officer guy who, he knows how to handle himself. He knows how to handle a gun. He knows how to take care of business whenever it is necessary. So I really loved his acting in this movie. I thought it was fantastic. I mean, he was obviously great in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and, I really loved his performance in this movie. I mean, if the Purge was actually happening in real life, which I hope to God that it doesn't, I would love to call him up and I would say, hey, you need to get your stuff over here. You need to help protect me, and, we can bring out the big guns and get shit done. That was definitely a plus. However, there were definitely some things that were just pretty crazy, pretty intense. The manner in which people were just keeling over and dying. I mean, literally, everybody was just left and right. They were just going at it. People were crazy. Like, burning people, just like shotgunning them, driving them over with cars and all this stuff. So, I mean, it's nothing that I haven't seen in like video games, crazy zombie taking out games, but I mean, this was just madness. I mean, I would not want to be on the street during this purge. There were obviously some pretty stupid parts. Obviously, one of the things I remember seeing from the trailer was that there are these like groups of like socialites, and they all apparently, this is something that happens closer to the end of the movie, which I wasn't anticipating at all, but it is like the final shebang, which actually was pretty cool, but I didn't like the fact that some of these socialites were so annoying. Like, that's how you want to waste your money, by bidding on people and, you know, ruining their lives? You don't even know them, man. I think people need to seriously get their heads on straight, because if you want to take out somebody that you know. I mean, not encouraging that at all, but I'm just saying. Only one of the bad parts of the movie, but, you know, that whole outing that was going on, it was pretty awesome and intense, and literally had me on the edge of my seat. Those guys weren't as annoying as those punk-ass kids from the first movie, you know, making sure that people that you don't know get let into your house. So it's all about this, you know, system of being able to trust somebody you don't know, but you also have to be very cautious, because you never know when they might just stab you in the back or the chest. Concept of the series, like, I can't believe that this stuff is even being made. I don't know why people come up with this stuff. I mean, it always just instills fear in people. But I don't know how scared you guys are of watching these movies. Not that I am, because, I mean, it's totally intense. Obviously, this makes for a better sequel, and I actually would recommend checking this movie out, surprisingly. It's one of those movies that, you know, I didn't like the first movie, but I definitely love the second movie. So check it out when you can. Overall, I thought the Purge Anarchy was a huge step up from the first movie. Better storyline, better character arcs, and, you know, character-driven storylines. So I definitely liked it. It was intense. It had action. It had violence. It had everything I was anticipating it to be. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the Purge Anarchy, and if you like this better than the first movie, and what would you do if the Purge actually happened. As always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.